How you guys doing? This is Daddy Dips. We're gonna do today a chameleon application on a speed shape, just to see what it might look like. There's a bunch of videos out there already that have this probably, but this is my own experience. This is something that we're experimenting with, so hoping that we can go ahead and do some really cool things with it on cars. So this is a speed shape. This is matte white. I guess it looks matte white. It comes like that from, I guess I ordered mine from DYC, so from DYC, dipyourcar.com. I'm gonna go ahead and put some of this black over it first as a base coat. Then I'm gonna let that dry. I might pass like 2 or 3 base coats on it. After I do 2 or 3 base coats on that, then I'm gonna stop using the matte black and I'm gonna move back to the chameleon. Now this chameleon precisely is turquoise silver, so I take it it's gonna look really freaking cool. So let's get started. Alright, I shook it up a lot already. Kind of just want to spray it so you can see your consistency. We're gonna go ahead and lay down the first coat. I'm spraying a light mist at first, so that way it has something to adhere to. Well, the rest of the plastic will just give this little haze. I'm gonna let that dry, and then after this dries, we're probably gonna lay about 2 or 3 more coats. So we have 3, maybe 4 coats, and then we're gonna go with that and apply it to the chameleon plastic. All right, so we laid down our first coat. Now, traditionally, we've waited about 5 minutes. Some areas that you spray on Plasti Dip, the top part is gonna get dry, but underneath, it stays wet. So if you continue to spray over that kind of stuff that's wet but dry on top, you're really not creating a solid base, because you're having layers of wet then dry then wet then dry, and it's staying wet within, and in the end it's gonna look really bad on the dip. By this point, when your first coat is pretty dry, you can go ahead and try to get a good finish, something even and balanced that looks nice. That looks pretty awesome. I just kind of made the whole thing look like one piece. So as soon as that dries, I'm gonna lay probably another coat or 2 and then go ahead with the chameleon dip. All right, this is the dried second deep coat. It's like a real deep coat over it. We're gonna do 1 more deep coat of black because I really want the base coat to be solid. So when I go ahead and spray the chameleon dip, it looks fresh. Here we go. All right, we're gonna go ahead and let that dry. That should be some solid base coat right there. And then we'll go ahead and apply the chameleon. Good. All right, you guys, the time has come. This is about 3 coats of matte black, solid coats. We gave it a long time to dry. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use this turquoise silver Chameleon Plasti Dip. The base coat is matte black with the chameleon turquoise silver. Okay, I'm gonna get going. Right now, we're gonna lay a light base coat first, like a mist. just to kind of get a peek at what this situation has to offer. And that, my friends, looks pretty freaking amazing. If from my angle, it kind of looks silver, okay, silver, from these angles, but there's hints of like this green. I'm imagining it's a turquoise, but man, it almost looks purple from one end on top of that too. If I go over here, it's purple, green, and then you see like it almost looks gunmetal in there, like gunmetal. It's like it's fresh, man. You guys gotta try this out. This is on the first light coat. I'm gonna go ahead and start laying it on and making sure that it has some sort of crazy madness going on. All right, we already laid a small base coat. Now what we're gonna do is go ahead and lay a heavier coat. At this degree of what we sprayed, very lightly, it looks awesome. I would do rims like that. It is ridiculous. Now let's see what it looks like with more. Alright you guys, so I went ahead and laid a light mist, then I laid like a pretty decent, coat over it, and it came out looking freaking awesome. I mean, I have a bunch of different pictures going all the way around it. Depending on where you're looking at it is what color you're going to see. So I guess from your guys' view, you might be seeing a different color from what I'm seeing right now, because I just lean this way and I see all purple. It's really cool. I'm gonna go ahead and lay down another coat just to see. Let's see where this goes, how this is gonna look. That looks really crazy right there. I'm not even gonna front. That looks, I don't know, I've never used this before, so it's everything that it's supposed to be. It's really, really cool, man. This changes all types of colors. I can only imagine this on rims or like awesome accents for trim. I don't know, you never know. I mean, it's up to you guys. That's pretty awesome. All right, you guys, this is coat 3 dried. We wait about maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes for it to dry, like it's solid dry. And then we're gonna go ahead and spray a 4th coat. Now, we're gonna do it just to see, what happens the more you apply to it. Yeah, it's gonna change color, but which one? Which one becomes more prominent in the actual situation? So, this is gonna be coat number 4. Let's go for it. All right, you guys, well, this was the 4th coat dry. This looks super awesome. There's multiple different colors from different angles, depending on what angle you're looking at it, and also depending on how far away you're looking at it from. Because, we went all the way out, in the street just to look at it from different angles, at a distance, and we saw some pretty different colors. I thought that's pretty awesome. What I'm gonna go ahead now is just do a 360 view of the actual speed shape and then let you guys take a look at it. All right, again, now this is the fourth coat, dried even a little longer. From your angle, you guys are probably seeing something along the lines of maybe a purple or some of the greens, but what really dominates this coat by the end of the fourth coat is maybe the silver. Now granted, the color is turquoise silver, so it looks really nice. I like the way that it looks. It dries pretty cool. We took our time on this project so we can get some real life perspective on how this works. Now, I don't know how many colors you guys can see, but I see about 3 or 4. There you guys have it. Chameleon turquoise silver. All right, you guys, this is the same chameleon dip that was done in the last video, but what we're gonna do now is add copper metallizer to this awesome chameleon turquoise silver. I don't know what's gonna happen. Is it gonna look cool? Is it gonna look really bad? Hey, I've got no clue, but here we go. Awesome. This can't start spinning. It is what it is. All right, you guys, so this is the chameleon turquoise silver with metallic copper, I guess, sides. Sprayed out of the can all messed up because it was an old can. I mean, they got some little, you could barely even see it, but that to me would bother me and I would peel the whole thing and do it all again. So it looks really cool though when you can come and see it from my perspective. I guess the only way that you truly be able to understand what this looks like is if you buy some of the product and either do it yourself or hire an installer to install it either on your car, or hey, you could do it yourself project, and get your stuff at dipyourcar.com. So this right here looks super awesome. I'm afraid to pick it up. It's dry, but just want to keep it 100. This right here looks pretty cool. I'm hoping that you guys can see the color changes that I'm seeing. There you have it. Turquoise silver, chameleon dip, sides metallic copper. Peace.